Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Tales from the Tavern.
Ching, 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 ching. That's the sleigh bells, not me saying a terrible thing.
Oh, is that... Wait, hold on. Are sleigh bells here? Could it be?
Could it be a Crimbus episode?
A Krampus.
A Krampus.
Krampus, I think, is Tim and Eric, right?
Is that Crimbus? Oh, I was trying to invent a new thing. Dang, they thought of
That's
everything.
okay. They thought of everything.
I like Crunkmas.
Crunkmas, yeah.
Crunkmas, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
A little more of a dancing holiday.
You know what I like to do on Crunkmas?
What's that?
Make a little merry.
Ooh.
Do you know how to do that?
I'm assuming you swing your pelvis around.
Oh, no.
No?
Well, maybe. I mean, making merry for me is smoking a little old Toby and drink a little cheer wine.
Oh, that also is good. And
Or just regular wine,
Then
whatever.
you still swing your pelvis around.
And then you swing your pelvis around.
Hi, Dom. How's it going?
Chad, Quandt, you are here with me today.
I am.
Thank you for joining me. This is your introduction part of the show. Chad, what's your favorite candy?
I'm a big fan of paydays. I think they're pretty good.
Oh,
my childhood favorite is the grossest thing you'll ever hear. I'm gonna gross out all your listeners right now. Was I'd get a Milky Way, and then like a chipmunk, I would eat off the sides of the chocolate with my teeth. So I'm peeling off the chocolate siding of this Milky Way. So my gross child hands are just holding like raw nougat and caramel. And then I eat that separately, but then I just have like nougat hands.
Oh yeah,
grossest little fat boy.
That sounds pretty tasty.
It was honestly. Pretty good way to do it.
I know some people who eat their candy bars in bites like that and dissect them a little bit. Hey, I don't judge.
What's your type of favorite candy?
My favorite candy, hey, we're just going to talk about it. I meant to say Christmas candy, by the way.
Oh, Christmas candy
but I messed up, and I think payday is a great answer. You know what? I like a Milky Way. I like a Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
I'll take a score. You know a score?
What is a score?
It's a Hershey bar, but it's like their fancy like Swedish or Norwegian chocolate.
Get out of here with your score bar.
It's like a thin candy bar that has like toffee in it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's tasty.
This sounds British.
It may be. No, wait, it can't be because well, maybe it's modeled after one. But
yeah.
Hershey is U.S. of A. Man, Hershey, Pennsylvania.
That's true.
That dude made a whole city and an orphanage.
A chocolate city that melted over the summer. Every year they rebuild it.
A chocolate fortune.
Mayor, can we maybe put some like bricks down or like I don't know, just some siding?
Chocolate bricks.
Marshmallow roofs. Please no, the birds.
No.
The birds are so bad.
Oh, there's just birds eat our house.
Birds eat our house every year.
This is a Christmas episode. Okay, so on today's episode of Tales from the Tavern, we're talking about Fallen Kings, which was submitted by Yanni Marcovini.
It's an amazing name.
Yanni Marcovini. I'm saying it wrong. I'll always say names wrong, but that's okay because you can tell me how to say it for next time.
Yanni Marcovini, I want to buy a car from you.
Yeah, I want you to build a car, and I'll buy that from you because it sounds like you can build an awesome car.
It sounds great.
And our other prompt today is pit fighting, and the person who submitted that is Dustin Dizzlerod.
Dustin, I don't want to buy a car from you.
Well, hold on. Let me say his name in the way I always see it.
Okay.
Which is Dieselrod.
Oh.
Now you want to buy a big rig from that guy.
No, he's a bad guy in Fast and the Furious.
Or could he have like a face turn? Could he become a good guy
I think so. I think half of the Fast and the Furious crew at this point have done face turns.
Yeah.
The Rock is technically a bad guy now in that. He did a reverse heel.
Oh,
right?
Wait. Well, he's a good guy now, right?
He's kind of confusing because he's a good guy, right? He's hunting down the crew in 5. By the way, guys, go watch Fast and the Furious 5 through 7. It's so good.
They're a fun time.
So great. But then, like, he kind of joins the crew by 6 or 7. So I don't know where his morality lies.
He's awesome in 7.
Oh, he's
good. Great. But if you want to know what it's like to hang out with me and Chad, it's like this.
This is pretty much it.
It's just tangent talk.
Sorry, sorry.
I
want to talk about the Rock.
Apologize for our friendship. If you want to support Tales from the Tavern, you want to vote on some props, you can go to patreon.com/TFTTpod. if you donate $1, you can. That gives you the power to vote on prompts.
You can vote. You know, that's how the government in America should work. You have to pay $1 to vote.
You have to pay $1 a year.
Yeah.
Or a month.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Then you can vote.
It should.
Things are a little different today, though, aren't they?
It is. We are in a tavern that I have never been to before.
Yes, we are in the Flickering Flame Inn. And you may have heard of that before because that's in the town of Quest.
I thought I recognized it, at least from descriptions.
Within the realm of Orcspire.
I kind of like this place.
Yeah, it's kind of a warm and cozy place. They've got their things together here in Quest.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit. I don't know if this is Christmas decorations or holiday decorations, but I'm seeing a little, like, trees just randomly thrown up on the walls. I don't know if that's intentional.
It's one of those bars where it always has Christmas decorations.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like kind of one of those places.
Are we here at the right time, though?
They have special candles that they bust out for this time of year where the flame burns a different color. It is magic.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't breathe near them or you're gonna get a disease.
I did notice a few fairy lights where there was a small voice from them saying, "Help me."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't listen to them.
Okay. All right. They looked really good. They really set the mood.
It feels like Christmas.
Right.
So Orcspire kind of has a Christmas holiday.
Oh, really?
It's actually called the Winter Wizards Present Fest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you have to kind of it is a festival, but you kind of have to put it on yourself. Like there's no one winter wizard. Well, there is, but it's your mom and dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Winter Wizards Present Fest, and it's very similar to Christmas, but no Jesus.
Because he died in this universe.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that's canon. You know who's prominent in Christmas though?
Who?
Is Jesus, as we said.
Oh yeah,
in a Christmas special that we watched recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, guys, before we get into the fantasy here.
Well, there is a fantasy in this movie that we saw.
We have to talk about a fantasy film.
The holiday movie of the millennia.
Titled
Ernest
Saves Christmas.
Oh, my God.
You watched this movie when you were a kid.
Oh, I loved it as a kid. I raved about it.
I always wanted to watch it when I was a kid. My mom wouldn't let me. And I see why.
Wait, when we watched it, had you not seen it before?
I had seen bits and pieces of it on TV.
Oh, my God.
But I had not seen it before, no.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anyone who's listening to this who might even know what Ernest is. But the long story short is essentially Ernest was a commercial character. Like local car ads or whatever it was.
Was it Michigan?
It was like Michigan. He was just like a kind of guy, like they just shot local ads. And this Ernest character was so lovable, played by Jim Varney, who you might know as Slinky the dog from Toy Story. That might be the most poignant pop culture part of his life.
Also on the Beverly Hillbillies film.
That's right. He plays the Pop.
Are they the Clampets?
The Clampet, I believe, plays Paw Clampet.
That's right. Yeah, and I remember him doing a pretty good job in that movie.
He's like a character actor that like is kind of lovable. You know, he looks like he's 70 and made of leather. But his commercial character somehow swept so big that it became a national thing. It'd be like if Flo from Progressive, not to give Progressive any advertisement.
That's okay.
But it'd be like if Flo from Progressive just somehow hit this like fever pitch as a nation where suddenly there was like Flo movies.
Well, they did that with the Geico Caveman. Remember that?
That's right. Yeah, that is also, they did a Geico Caveman starting like Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
Before he got big.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's like but not only did Caveman, there's like 10 to 20 Ernest films.
Yeah, they made a lot. He did a lot of stuff. He slam dunked. He went to Africa. He went to jail.
He gets some magic shoes. He's killed in Ernest Goes to Jail.
He is killed in Ernest Goes to Jail.
They execute him with electricity, and then he gets electricity powers. Like as a kid, like hey, it's funny to kill people.
Yeah, no. Death is a thing that you can play with and you can bounce back from. You know.
We saw what I thought was his best film in terms of my memory. As far as I remember, his best ones were either Ernest Goes to Camp or Ernest Saves Christmas. And boy, oh boy, was this some hot garbage.
I was a big fan of Scared Stupid when I was a kid. So I was
terrified of Scared Stupid.
And a lot of people are, for good reason.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross at parts and scary. But Ernest Saves Christmas is something I've always wanted to see. We finally watched it within the first 10 minutes. In the first 10 minutes. By the way, it's a Christmas movie that takes place in Florida.
There's no snow. Well, I guess that's a plot point, but whatever.
But only a plot point
I think it's a
created
plot
because
point.
there's no snow.
I think it's a plot point based on they had to shoot it there, where there's just no snow.
But within the first 10 minutes, Ernest opens his glove box.
Yeah, Ernest is a cab driver.
He's a cab driver today. That's what he's doing today. It's also Ernest is a cab driver. They don't tell you that part, but that's a job he has in this. But he opens his glove box, and what does it say, Chad?
He opens the glove box for no reason. There's just a shot of and suddenly a bumper sticker drops down. It says, "Keep the Christ in Christmas."
That's right, guys. Keep Christ in Christmas.
Just like for no reason establishing that Ernest is heavy Christian, which is not bad. It's just weird for a movie to take a definitive stance.
Yeah.
And that would have probably been okay. Because there's plenty of like kind of Christian slant towards Christmas movies, like everything Lifetime makes. Everything kind of feels towards that religion. Mm-hmm. Except, again and again, the movie was incredibly racist.
Oh, yeah. There's a part shortly after Keep Christ in Christmas where we see, I guess, a guy at declarations or something.
Yeah. Santa. This is Santa Claus.
Oh, this is... Yeah. Okay, yes. Santa Claus is standing in line and is
Santa
being
Claus
helped.
Flying into the airport for some reason. It makes... Santa's just like existing as a person... And uses like modern means of transportation just during the year.
Yeah, he can't use his sleigh for whatever reason.
For whatever reason. So he's flying into Florida, and the plot is essentially he's here to find the next Santa Claus.
Because he's
dying?
Getting old. He's slipping, but he's dying. That's
hey kids, if you ever wanted to watch a movie where Santa gets really senile and forgets things, and you feel really bad that Santa's going to poop his pants at any time, that is Ernest Saves Christmas. Santa's at customs though, declaring himself, and all the jokes he ever makes the entire movie are like vaguely just him saying, "I'm Santa Claus," and everyone going like, "Really, buddy?"
Yeah, who cares? Shut up.
He's at customs, and he shows his passport, which just shows his picture. So his customs photo is him in a Santa Claus outfit. But the whole rest of the movie, he's just wearing a suit, so he's like trying to keep on the down looks of his customs photo. He went to like a DMV and still took his photo somewhere. The joke is supposed to be this customs agent can't believe Santa Claus, or a guy claiming to be Santa Claus, is in line, and then looks over to see the rest of the crazy people. And like, yeah, okay, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, there's a Michael Jackson.
There's a Michael Jackson. They're just people who are clearly, apparently, from Saudi Arabia, but there's nothing weird about them at all.
Yeah, nothing weird about him. And then the customs guy goes,
like, "I hate this town," or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, "I hate this job."
But
it's like a racist joke.
It's a racist joke because it's not even racist. He scans across like there's just like some hippies, but not even like that bad of hippies. They're just liberals.
Yeah,
like liberals. And I swear there's just like a black guy, and there's nothing wrong with him whatsoever. But they're all in line, and this customs agent hates all of these people, and he's talking to Santa Claus. Santa Claus is hanging out with a racist.
That's a part of this film, is that Santa Claus talks to a racist.
It doesn't scold him.
He doesn't
Santa
scold
Claus
him.
doesn't say anything about like, "You should love everyone and whatever. I'm a tiny man."
My favorite part of this movie, though, is that the guy that Santa has randomly picked, basically, to be the next Santa Claus, is he's an actor, and his agent got him a part in a new movie that they're filming on Christmas Eve. That's about Christmas.
Yeah, they're shooting
somehow.
they're shooting on Christmas. It's trying to make like LA seem evil.
Yeah,
like in Hollywood's evil, but really in real world, the agent's just trying to help his client because he teaches a kids show.
Yeah,
that's already canceled.
When you factor in that this is an old man claiming to be Santa Claus, everyone else is acting rationally in the film.
Right, yeah. So,
except for Ernest and Santa.
So this guy is essentially Mr. Rogers. His show's been canceled. Mm-hmm. An old man just walks on the set and goes, "I would like you to be the next Santa Claus." And everyone looks at him like he's crazy, and they're supposed to be bad guys.
Yeah.
And the agent's like, "Hey, man, forget about this guy. I have a real job for you that'll pay millions. Shoot a movie called Christmas Sleigh?"
Christmas Sleigh.
Christmas Sleigh. So it's some sort of crazy action film, which is weird that the guy... that they're casting essentially Mr. Rogers in their next like Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah, he's like an action star who's like supposed to shoot an alien monster.
But he's like a pudgy dude with a beard. I don't know.
He's like a halfway Santa Claus. It's like he's halfway there.
Like, why would you put John Candy in your like Die Hard 5? It's really, really weird.
It's so crazy to me because at the end of the film, which we skipped to because we could no longer watch it.
I couldn't handle it anymore at that point.
It was real bad. But the actor quits his job, meets Santa Claus, and says, I'm ready to be Santa Claus, which is like some real crazy, you're really taking a leap of faith.
Oh,
there,
yeah. He has only magic he saw at that point was during his big contract negotiation. He looked out his window, remember, and he sees Ernest, who's just like hijacked the sleigh for no reason. He's going, wow, wow, as he just like flies it all over the world. He sees the sleigh, for example, and he's like, that guy was real. That guy was the real Santa Claus. And he like rips up the contract and runs out.
Yeah.
So Ernest doesn't really do anything other than like accidentally inspire the man to sign the contract. Ernest is not like important to the story.
Yeah, he just kind of makes faces at the camera, which, by the way, I realized is just him trying to make babies laugh, like how like parents try to make babies laugh, like a baby's crying and then you just stick your face into the crib and you're like blah blah blah, and that's half of an Ernest film. That's half of Ernest.
The other half of the Ernest film is creepy sex jokes.
Oh my god!
So the setup you need to understand. I totally forgot how this worked. There's 3 characters in the movie. There's Santa Claus, Ernest. I guess there's the guy they're trying to convince, but he's barely in it. And there's a random girl that kind of joins the crew, and she's like a street girl or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
she like quit her job.
She quit her job or something. And as a kid, I remember going like, I think Ernest and her are like the same age, and they probably date or something. Like, I don't know. In my mind, I thought they were like both teenagers because I have a baby. She's like 16, and her story, she's introduced into the group, and that Ernest is driving Santa to the airport or something. He's just doing his taxi job. She just randomly runs into the car and goes, a really bad lie, obviously, of like, oh my god, thank you so much for picking me up. I can't believe I just ran out of my uncle's house. He's me locked up in the dungeon like a slave.
Yeah, super dark lie.
Super dark lie. Like it could have been like, and you find out later that she was lying and she just ran away from home because her parents didn't give her attention. But there's so many things that character could have lied about to say that she's like, in trouble. Then I'm in a sex dungeon my uncle runs.
Yeah, that my uncle runs, and you need to get me out of here.
Get me out of here. And then
in this Christmas movie.
And then they don't do anything about it. They don't call the cops. They never like really address that lie she said. They just go, oh, okay, come on in with me. I'm Ernest.
You're going to help me save Christmas too.
But before they're even saving Christmas, there's like a half an hour they're just hanging out. Ernest and this girl, a 40-year-old man and a 16-year-old like escaped sex worker as far as he knows.
Yeah, but from what she said.
From what she said. And at some point, this is the part that really creeped us out, was when they had to break into jail to break out Santa. Santa gets arrested.
Yeah, Santa got arrested for good reason, honestly.
Well, he just went up to people and said, I'm Santa, so they thought he was crazy.
Yeah, you get arrested in America for that.
There was a shot where we were going like, oh, Santa's just being loaded up in a car right now, and everyone's real sad, being taken away as a crazy person. This is a fun Christmas movie.
But they break in.
They break in using Ernest's wacky costumes.
Because that's what Ernest also can do.
Yeah, that's kind of the crazy part, is that he's like an idiot. He's a really dumb idiot, but then whenever he's a character, he becomes like, I can't think of the guy from like Gangs of New York. What's his name?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
He becomes Daniel Day-Lewis levels of brilliant all of a sudden, where he just, please explain the characters that he become.
Well, he plays the old lady, which is like one that always came into Ernest films, and I never liked.
No, I never liked the gross old lady.
Gross old lady, and he's got a gross voice too. But in this scene, he becomes this kind of like scholarly man.
I don't know what he's supposed to be like running like the mayor's office
or like
something.
A lawyer or something.
Yeah.
But the girl is dressed up to be a pigtailed student, and she is flirting with the cops, and it's gross. No. And Ernest is smiling a really gross grin. That's like, it's like saying to the little boy is like, yeah, get your dicks hot.
Every scene in that without context is the start to a Bad Hustler porn film.
Oh, it's so bad. And then she leans into Ernest's neck at that one point, and it's so gross.
Yeah, she's supposed to be so gross. She's supposed to be playing like the mayor's daughter or something.
But she's like flirting with Ernest and the cops.
She's doing like a sexy baby voice, and it's real gross. Remember Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again music video, where it was like shocking the world of how scandalous that schoolgirl outfit was? This was twice as bad.
Yeah, it's so gross. Like, I felt gross watching it. We rewinded it and watched it again, and I was like, no, yeah, that's disgusting.
It's really, and they use that to break out Santa Claus.
They use that to break out Santa Claus in this freaking Christmas movie taking place in Florida. It's awful. Oh, it's so bad. Guys, Don't watch it.
Go watch it.
But maybe go watch it.
Oh, my God. Here's what I feel really bad about it. About 2 years ago, at work, I stood up defiantly for Ernest. Like, everyone was ragging on it, and I saw like a 5-pack of all of his movies for $5 at the store. I was like, guys, no, listen. It's like airplane level comedy. It's like just really serious. Just really non-serious, like Zuckerberg or whatever type stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, man, it's not as good as you remember. I'm like, no, he's a comic genius. Just have fun with it. And it's not good.
Yeah, they're not good. Scared Stupid, and I haven't watched it in a few years, but I remember it being still a decent Halloween movie.
Yeah, well, that's the weird thing is like the movies kind of switch genres sometimes. Like Scared Stupid's a pretty legitimate horror film as far as I remember, in terms of having some scary stuff. Like
Sure.
Ernest still goes like, ew, all the time.
Yeah, classic Ernest baby comedy.
Oh, do you, there's a video that you guys should look up for Ernest Scared Stupid that you and I loved.
The kill.
There's like, I was trying to find, so I work on a show that involves trolls, so I was trying to like look up research, and I found Ernest Scared Stupid video compilation, because the troll's the main bad guy of it, and it's all of the Ernest, like, moments that someone made, where Ernest, like, defeats the troll, or thinks he defeats the troll, and is a kill count. This is one of those like kill count videos you'd use for like Die Hard or Steven Seagal, but it's Ernest Scared Stupid.
But it's not done in comedy at all. It's done in earnest and Ernest.
It's done in earnest
with an A. Yeah, he has a kill count at the end, and you texted it to me, and
it just ends with a screen saying Jim Varney kills 11. Like, that's all it's.
Well, hey, I think we talked about Christmas enough. The bartender here is giving us a little bit of the old wizard's eye.
Oh, yeah, we should probably order something, right?
Well, maybe we should just get into the story.
Oh, maybe we should more to leave soon, so let's hurry up.
Yeah. Well, Chad, you usually would go first in this instance, but you didn't have time to write a story this time.
I did not. This sounds like I'm making shit up, but I legitimately, we are wrapping up a season of the show that I can't tell you what it is yet. So busy with work that I'm just here to enjoy Dom's story.
No, this may happen again. People have different schedules, and it's the holiday season.
It's a holiday
I
season.
thank you for being here, recording this with me. You're leaving town in like a day.
I'm leaving in like 12 hours. Yeah, I'm stinking a dog on the plane. Let's see how that works.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Yeah. It sounds like it'll work out. But what do you say? I tell you my tale.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Of fighting pits and fallen kings.
I'm so psyched. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Chad, are you ready for my tale of fallen kings?
Hold on, let me adjust on the seat. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and fighting pits. Do you need to adjust again?
No, hold on. I'm gripping the sides of the chair.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
We're good to go
My
then.
butt is clenched. Let's do it.
This one's called Fighters Guild.
Ooh.
Within the city of Crawl, down in the arena holding chamber sat a man on his knees with his arms bound behind his back, wearing only purple tights. And I want to be clear here. Not tights like an actor in Peter Pan.
Like a wrestling tights.
Like some wrestling tights.
Yes,
yeah.
Of course.
So he had some sweet purple tights on.
Oh, yeah.
Sweat glistened off his dark skin in the torchlight. He had a thick black beard. His muscular chest, shoulders, and arms were covered in small scars, some deep like chips out of a sculpture. A sculpture of an awesome body. A raucous crowd could be heard going wild outside. A guard approached and smacked the man's leg with the wooden end of his pike. "Get up, Fight King," said the guard.
Whoa, his name's Fight King?
Oh, yeah. Today is the day you die.
Whoa.
"It's about goddamn time," said the Fight King. He shot the guard a cold stare that said, "I would fuck you up if I wasn't tied up right now." Guards grabbed the man by his wrist and forced him up, pushing him into the arena. The crowd's cheers turned to boos as the man emerged from the holding chamber and out onto the arena floor. The same crowd that loved to watch him fight so much that he was able to fight his way up to king. His name was Leopold, and he was once the Fight King of Crawl. I don't know if that was really established yet. So
No, I'm glad to know now. Okay, but the crowd doesn't like him. They're booing him.
Yeah, well, as king, Leo ruled so hard that every pothole in the city was filled within a few hours of its report. Even the ones in the low-income sections of Crawl. The homeless even had a place to stay on days that weren't feel-good holidays. But good leadership wasn't enough for the people of Crawl. No! The Fight King could only gain their favor when he was standing over his last opponent. And when the ruling began, the fighting ended. And man, people were pissed off about that. If I knew he would stop fighting at some point, I would have never liked him in the first place, yelled some uninformed fart of a person. In Leo's absence from the arena, a duo of elves gained quick notoriety. Brothers known for their ruthless approach to kicking ass. They called themselves the Sin Twins, even though they were not twins. And they'd soon fight their way up the arena ladder and usurp the Fight King in a cool but sad prequel that will maybe come at a later date.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're teasing that real hard.
Leo spotted the brothers in their dual thrones some distance across from him. Both elves sported long blonde hair with boots and bracers made from snakeskin. The orc announcer approached the lip of the fighting pit. "People of Kral," he began, "prepare yourselves for the execution of your fallen king." The crowd roared with cheers, for the Fight King had denied their bloodlust for too long, and now only his blood would satisfy their hot boner for fighting.
Oh my god, I think these people kind of suck. I'm rooting for Fight King.
Yeah, I think the city of Kral kind of sucks.
Yeah, they don't seem really grateful. Like, you know how hard it is to get a pothole filled?
Yeah, and he freaking got that done.
He got that done. They didn't even have cement probably figured out. They probably just filled it with like hot rocks.
Hot dirt.
Hot dirt.
Hot rocks is good too, though. Die and get my pee hard, you bitch! Yelled some scum-sucking shark. The Alan Parsons Project introduction to the Chicago Bulls starting lineup began to play.
The best song ever.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
Pretty good.
And now for your executioners, the announcer continued. Goblins with rabies who we gave alcohol and weapons to. A gate opened on the other end of the arena, and out of it ran a dozen crazed goblins wielding swords, axes, pikes, hooks, and one carried another goblin vertical in his arms, biting the air in front of them, for their weapon was rabies. With a cold glare, Leo watched as his death ran toward him. Leading the pack was the tallest goblin, with scars all over his face. Mad Dog foam dripped from his mouth as the goblin snarled and shouted, "I'm drunk on rabies, baby!" Leo didn't give a fuck. "Let's get this over with," he said as he tilted his chin up, welcoming the dull blades of his rabid executioners. The scarred goblin stopped before the king and held his sword with both hands like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
He pulled back and said, "Ah, shit!" as a dagger had suddenly protruded out of old Chop Face's chest.
Oh, no.
With his heart on it, squirting and dripping blood all over like a sprinkler that wasn't hooked up right.
That's a great imagery.
Thanks.
I like that.
Leopold leaned to his side to see what the hell happened. Some yards behind the rest of the crazed goblins was a not-so-crazy-looking goblin readying another dagger. He threw it at a crazed goblin's head and it exploded. "Seize the betrayer!" shouted the announcer. Leo's badass usurpers leaned forward in their royal chairs to get a better look. The seemingly good goblin rolled toward the headless body and picked up his discarded scimitar. The crazed goblin surrounded him. "Suck the devil's dusty dick in hell," he said, and he began to cut the rest of the goblins down one by one, for they were drunk and rabified.
They had it coming.
They had it coming, but also probably not your best fighting skills.
No, of course not. But also, yeah, in many ways, the Fallen King was giving them a merciful death.
What's that?
Well, he's also kind of giving them a merciful death since they would die of rabies at some point, right?
Yeah, actually, I guess it is kind of merciful.
He's kind of a hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see
what's going to go on here. Damn, this goblin is cut, thought Leo as he watched. Their blood dripped toward the fallen king and down through the sewer lid he was kneeling on. The crowd cheered as the goblin picked up an axe and walked toward Leo. They didn't give a fuck who was dying. They just loved that shit. He was breathing heavily like he had just sexed for an hour. "I'd love to kick this whole audience's ass," he said as he walked behind the fallen king and readied his axe. "But we gotta get the hell out of here." He dropped the blade's edge upon his bindings, freeing him.
Whoa!
The Fight King stood and dusted himself off. The goblin pulled a vial of green liquid out of his pocket. "Stand back," he instructed.
Whoa!
Leo stepped off the drainage lid as the goblin threw the vial down, breaking against the iron. The potion hissed and burned away at the lid, creating a hole just big enough to fit the Fight King's massive body. But the crowd had seen enough. It had been like 30 seconds since someone died. And now they were going to murk some fools. They poured into the fighter's pit from the stands, all racing toward the center. Time to go.
Oh, my God.
Said the goblin as he hopped into the hole. Leo followed. Both men hit the bloody sewer floor in a feet-first crouch. They stood, and they looked awesome.
Oh.
The goblin lit a torch. Come on, he said as he ran off into the sewer. Leo followed again. It was only a few moments before they could hear the madness-spewing crowd of maniacs shouting behind them, having followed them down into the sewer. I'm gonna rip a dick off, shouted one guy. Even if it's my own, I'm gonna do it. The bloodlusty fool added, did the whole city have rabies? Maybe, but now is not the time to think about that.
Wait, if the whole city has rabies, maybe the people without the rabies are the really sick ones.
Oh,
sorry, I'm trying to get super existential with your awesome story.
Oh my God.
Please continue.
No. I want the audience to think about
That's
that.
like, it's like I Am Legend. Think about it.
Think about it. Who's really the bad guy then?
Who's really the monster?
This
is based off the book, not the movie.
Not the raccoons.
The raccoon.
Still sprinting, Leo could see someone holding a torch just ahead, a robed figure with something large standing behind it. The goblin, faster than Leo, slowed to a walk and approached them. He's here, he muttered between deep breaths. The robed figure pulled its brown hood back, revealing the soft, round face of an elf. She had long, brunette hair and an awesome bandana with some eagles drawn on it. Oh. And her eyebrow game was on point. Do it, Grocklin, she instructed. The large figure stepped forward into the torchlight, revealing the cold, gray stone skin of a rock man with a faded heart drawn with white chalk on his bicep.
Oh.
Grocklin punched the roof of the sewer with incredible strength, causing it to cave in, blocking the mob's path and not hurting anyone we cared about.
Oh, he's so great. I love this rock guy.
The group could hear the patter of footsteps come to a slow halt. "Aw, man," shouted a voice. "Fucking what the fuck?" added another. Then they heard sad footsteps walking away.
Wait, did they rip their dicks off?
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys.
Okay.
"My name is Jab Bandana, and I'm the leader of this fighters guild," said the elf. She gestured to the goblin and Rockman. "All guild members are present, including Grocklin the Rockman." Grocklin said nothing. He reached into his satchel and withdrew a white piece of chalk, then began drawing over the faded heart shape on his stone bicep. "And your hero," the elf continued, "the goblin who loves fighting so much that he changed his name so he would get in more fights, Tit-ass." "Sup," said Tit-ass.
Wait, what did the Rockman draw over on his heart? Did he draw a new thing?
Oh, he's just going over the same image of
cool.
He's
just really
redoing it.
Oh,
he's
that's
putting
great.
the heart back on.
I love Rockman.
Old Grocklin. He's a good
Old
guy.
Grocklin, I love it.
We all love fighting, the elf continued. It's our favorite thing. We learn from each other and come up with cool new fighting moves together. That's what this guild's all about. You're a master in hand-to-hand combat, and we'd like to have you in the guild. "No thanks," said Leo.
Wow.
"What?" the goblin snapped back. "We just went through the trouble of saving your life from certain death, and you don't even want to hear about the fucking awesome moves we invented?" Leo was unmoved by the goblin's anger. He spoke. "I fought for Crawl, and they threw me out. I'm through fighting."
Oh my God.
Jab was disappointed and annoyed. Grocklin seemed to be occupied by other thoughts, or he didn't care. "I ought to kick your ass right now," shouted Tit-ass as he clenched his fist. Suddenly, the sewer walls began to shake as they could all hear something moving through the sewer. Jab held her torch into the darkness as the thing got closer. Suddenly, a soft hiss was heard as sharp yellow eyes opened in the dark.
Oh, no.
A monster of a snake revealed itself as it pulled close to the guild, torchlights shimmering off its dark green scales.
Watch out, Tit-ass! Watch
out! "Hey, everyone," said the snake. "I was wondering if you had a moment to talk about my Lord and Savior, Synthor the Snake Lord." "We're kind of busy," said Jab. "Well, Synthor is my favorite guy, and I kill for him, and I'm going to kill you guys right now," said the snake as it opened its mouth. Jab reacted immediately, drawing both her swords and leaping into the air and slashing the snake's mouth in an awesome move she invented known as the Eagle Strike.
Ooh.
The beast reared its head back and hissed as green blood dripped from its jaw. Tit-ass parkoured off the wall and jumped at the snake, grabbing onto its head and started punching the shit out of its eye. "You'll drink piss in hell," Tit-ass shouted. The snake flung the goblin up into the sewer wall. All the while, Grocklin had not reacted to any of this. He sat down, and his sullen eyes fixated on the floor for a bit.
Gronklin, what's going on, man?
I don't know, man. He's kind of down.
Oh, I don't know.
The snake opened its mouth, ready to swallow the barely conscious tit-ass whole, when suddenly the Fight King charged at the snake with its shoulder, knocking its head back and dazing it. Using his awesome glutes, Leopold jumped into the air high enough to put the snake in a backwards headlock.
Whoa!
Holding tight, the fallen king fell back, slamming the snake's head into the stone sewer floor.
Did he just suplex the snake?
It's not a suplex. I'll reveal it in a moment.
Sorry.
That's okay. This fucking rocked the snake. And with its last breath, it whispered, Synthor for life.
I like he's loyal.
The snake turned to dust and blew away,
Whoa!
leaving its bones behind. That's called a DDT, said Leo to Jab. Suddenly, the bones of the snake reanimated and rose above the fighters.
Whoa!
I said Synthor for life, shouted the bones. It opened its jaws and prepared to strike again when suddenly the 300-pound rock man somehow fucking jumped into the air, put the bones in a reverse headlock, and dropped its ass back down to the sewer, ground face first.
Yes.
The Rockman's weight made for a devastating DDT, turning the bones into motherfucking bone dust.
Wait, what is a DDT?
DDT was a Jake the Snake's move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you just put him, like you would put him in a headlock like that and you just fall back.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
Yeah. DDT is solid, graveled Grocklin. Tit-ass gathered himself and joined the others. Jab extended her hand in acceptance. Leo looked at it for a moment, pondering the decision. Is he going to do it? Is he going to shake his hand?
Do it, Leo.
Do it? Then caught her forearm in a mighty blind shake.
Yes!
Fighters Guild. Gonna get your fight on tonight. Yeah. Fighters Guild. I'll fucking cut you with a butter knife. Cause I'm jacked up on alcohol and rabies. They gave me these weapons and this microphone. I'm gonna get my fight on. Said I'm gonna get my fight on. Don't make me fucking fight your mom and dad.
Oh.
That's the Fighters Guild song.
Oh, I love it. I love the Fighters Guild song.
That's the Fighters Guild.
Oh my god, what a great group.
Yeah, they're, ragtime team maybe?
Yeah, I like they all have their own different functions, their own different distinct personalities already. Tanass is clearly the charismatic leader of them all.
Tanass, he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. Can I say how much I liked? It's like, I first thought when I heard about them, I was like, oh, they're probably going to be like a resistance group or something for Crawl. I was like, no, they're just badass dudes who like to fight.
Yeah, they fucking love fighting.
They love fighting and getting better at fighting.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what it's all about.
They're not even connected to the politics of Crawl.
The Fighters Guild.
Oh, I love it.
The Fighters Guild is a guild that exists in Orcspire, too. It's not exclusive to Crawl.
Is this the origins of the Fighters Guild, or is this like the section of Fighters, like a subsection?
This is the Fighters Guild.
Right.
They had been established for some time.
Right.
They are recruiting Leo into their group for his extremely good hand-to-hand skills.
Of course.
This is the first chapter. I hope to go forward with the story.
I would like to hear more about them, and especially their backstories. I want to know.
Yeah, man. What's that hard about? Rocklin's arm.
I have a soft spot for rock people or golem type characters in fantasy. I love them, right?
That's why I wanted to put him. Well, what do you say we get back to the tavern? We could talk about this.
Yeah, let's get back to the tavern.
Yeah, let's get back to the tavern.
Ooh. I really like the Fighters Guild group. Who do you think is the leader of that group?
Who's the leader is actually it's Jab Bandana.
That's what I was guessing.
Yeah, she's the leader of the guild.
Okay.
And she kind of makes the decisions. And,
sure.
That's what this is all about. I guess I haven't written it yet, but she made the decision to recruit Leo from Execution. So
now, do you know? I love that. Do you know, or can you say yet why Leo was a fallen king?
He was fallen. It's a little explained. It may have gotten lost.
You hinted at it.
Basically, he started ruling and he was doing a good job. But the same people who made the number one guy in the arena, the king, are also the same people who got mad when he stopped fighting.
Right, exactly.
Because they're really all about that arena.
So, like, he basically was just not fighting enough, so they just kind of stripped him of being the ruler.
Yeah, so he was, like, not fighting anymore, and other guys were fucking kicking ass, the Sin Twins. And they were like, fucking these guys will be the king. And they fucking handicap matched him, man.
Yeah, did the Sin Twins still run crawl?
Yeah, they run crawl now.
Interesting.
Yeah, with their snakeskin boots.
I feel like they got something coming to them.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah.
They may reappear. Who knows?
They may reappear. Does everyone have signature moves?
You know what? Probably.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would go ahead and say probably. I don't know what Leo's is, but he probably has a signature move. Okay. But maybe he's such a master that he can do any
right?
signature
Yeah. No, well, there's always the interesting characters in storytellings, the like adept or whatever, the rogue or the neutral able to jump into. Maybe that is Leo. You can just take on anything. I actually like that.
Yeah, and Grocklin, as you know,
I love Grocklin.
He's got super strength.
Super strength.
He's got rock strength.
Is he in Orcspire? Are rock people like an indigenous organic life form, or are they like constructs made by magic?
They are indigenous rock form created by the earth. Also sexless.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So how do they procreate?
They just one has to come out of the mountain every so often.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It's almost like Earth is making them or something.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Or whatever Orcspire Earth is called.
Yeah. The orc ground.
Orcs.
Orc. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Earth is a confusing term because it's the name of our planet, also just dirt.
Yeah, but it's also just dirt. Yeah, they like the card in Hearthstone is Earth Shock, I think it's called, and it's the flavor text on it says, "Shouldn't it be Azeroth Shock?"
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
But we're gonna go ahead and call that canon right now. The planet that Orcspire is on is Orcth.
Orcth. I like that. That makes sense.
We're rolling with it. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the story.
I enjoyed it a lot. I want to hear more of the guild. I want to know more about them.
To be determined. To be revealed.
To be revealed.
Hey guys, if you want to support Tales from the Tavern, you can go ahead and follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TFTTpod, and also on Twitter at twitter.com/TFTTpod. Another way you can support Tales from the Tavern is by leaving a review on iTunes. It's very simple. You just got to log in, give us a star rating, and then go ahead and write some text as to what you enjoyed about the show or what do you like.
And you might be thinking, Dom, but I don't use iTunes, or I haven't used my account in 2 years. Who am I?
Yeah, but you might have to reset your password.
You might reset your passwords, or you can just make up a new account.
Or you just make a new one.
It's actually really easy to do. I do it all the time. Not all the time. It's not like I make multiple reviews for different podcasts.
Yo, my friend Chad has like 50.
I got 50 iTunes accounts. I'm rolling pretty deep.
He's balling.
No, it's more like I forget every time I make a new account.
Yeah, I somehow remembered the password to my account and was actually able to retrieve and reset everything. And
that's like a really rare thing.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But it's pretty easy to do. Leave a review.
It is pretty easy to leave a review, though. And Casey Sunshine, maybe the band, maybe it's the band.
Yo, I just realized Casey and the Sunshine Band. Yeah. It's pretty great.
They left a review here. They say, "Love you all, 5 stars." They wrote, "I picked this podcast on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. The stories are really good and a laugh a minute. The only downfall is not being there, having a good time with you guys. I hope you guys do this for many, many more years. Love it."
I wish everyone who listens to the podcast could just be like 20 feet off to the side right now.
Yeah, I would really like to do a live show at some point.
That'd be pretty cool.
It might be fun to do one here. I do travel to Philadelphia from time to time, so it might be fun. I think we probably have more fans here in California.
It makes sense to be more in California. We can also just perform it randomly on the side of the road somewhere.
Yeah, maybe we could be like, meet under this old bridge.
The old bridge.
And we'll perform for an audience.
I would love that.
Of anybody.
That'd be real good. That'd be real good.
Thank you to everyone who has left a review. It really helps us. And I don't know.
It's legitimately an amazing thing that it helps out shows. Our other show, the Dom and I do, Goosebuds, We have loved all of your reviews, and it helps get exposure for the show.
If you haven't listened to Goosebuds, it's a real fun time because Goosebumps books are, well, they're pretty weird, and we're pretty certain that R.L. Stine did not write them all. But you can. It's like a noir. We peel back the layers of the onion and get to the core.
It's like a noir story if the femme fatale came in, and then as you're starting to investigate the missing daughter, you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm also a bug person.
Oh my god!
And then she's a bug person. That's the end of the story.
And that's the end. Well, I say it's a noir to the Goosebumps books because we're going to get to the bottom of who was really writing these, because there's such a tone difference from book to book.
It's so great. They're so great to tear into. I have a great time doing that with you, Dom, and our friend Paul.
If you enjoyed any of the Ernest Saves Christmas talk at the beginning of
basically Goosebuds.
It's basically Goosebuds.
That's pretty much what it is.
But yeah, you can check that out on iTunes. You can just find it by searching Goosebuds. You can also get the show at goosebuds.libsyn.com.
That's correct.
And you can follow Goosebuds online at twitter.com/GoosebuddsPod.
That's true. Follow
it, guys.
Shout out.
And you can follow Chad at Quantum Theory.
That's spelled weird, Quandtum Theory, because that's my last name, and I was being really clever.
Yeah, and it's a neat name.
It's a pretty solid name.
Give him some props on his internet name.
Oh, okay. Don't. You're making me blush.
No, well, I do applaud those neat internet names. They're twists on technology and your real name. And that's the cyber you.
Yeah. Everyone with these like full names just doing like their full name. You're boring.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Your name should be something like Megalord or something. Megalord 82.
It should be Megalord 82.
No, actually, I take everything I said back. You should keep your normal name. It's good. It's good branding.
Domega.
Oh my God,
Domega.
Oh, I actually like Domega a lot.
Yeah, Domega 2.
Can you do that for a day for me?
To be Domega?
Yeah, even though you might lose your Twitter handle, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I would lose it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, gonna do it. Thanks for joining me, Chad. Thanks for stopping by on this bit of a Christmas special here. This is going up the week of Christmas.
I know. I hope everyone who's listening to this has a wonderful holiday. You hope you get a dope video game, because that's what I always looked forward to.
Yeah, I always appreciated the video game. That was the best present.
Yeah, December 25th to me is video game day.
Yeah, everything else is extra. I did get some sweet Legos one year.
Oh, yeah.
I got cowboy Legos. They were good.
Yeah. I was all about the underwater sci-fi world they did. There's like...
Oh, those are sweet with the clear neon bricks.
Yeah, I was all about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, have a good holiday, guys.
Have a good holiday, everyone, and we'll see you real soon. We have another episode coming up. The prompts are masks and artificers. Ooh. And that'll be the very next episode, so stick around for that. And guys, until next time, I guess the way they say goodbye here in Orcspire.
Yes, please tell me.
Peace.
Whoa, I love it.
They threw back the peace.
Short and to the point.
Yeah, peace.